So, excuse me, man. Still under the weather. But listen, so Shannon Sharpe can criticize Paul McCarthy. Not Paul McCarthy, I'm sorry. I'm thinking of the Beatles, baby. Mike McCarthy. And he can criticize Jason Garrett. 8-8 Jason Garrett. 8-8 Jason Garrett. Average Jason Garrett. He can criticize Matt LaFleur. They can criticize all those players, but not one of them criticize Todd Bowles. I find that very interesting. Because if Mike McCarthy would have made that mistake last night, because what they said about Todd Bowles in New York Jets, he's a bad time clock management with the New York Jets when he's the head coach. Yo, everybody said that. Same thing. So I'm putting everything in context. I don't want no excuses why they don't call him out. You know, people say, well, because Mike McCarthy got a history of it, but so did Todd Bowles, and everybody know that was bad clock management at the end of that game. How you leave regulation with 2 timeouts? Would you saving it for next week? Then you're gonna get in the overtime period. You're gonna have 4 timeouts, and then you didn't call a timeout when Cleveland was making a run. Would have saved turn rate some time. Like what's that about? What's that about not going for it 4th and 2 at the 37-yard line? And Shannon Sharpe said, hey, would you blame Todd Bowles for not believing in the GOAT to get 2 yards? Are you serious, Shannon Sharpe? You got that much Brady hate and you got that fear of the mob for calling out another black person because this dude suck. Because you all in, we need more black head coaches. Man, they got their shots. They're the worst coaches in the league. Starting with the hometown team, Houston, Texas, with Lovie Smith. Trash. I mean, they ain't got the most talented roster, but just trash. The last 2 years they had the top. They picking in the top of the draft. So you can't have 3 straight years of picking in the draft. Damn. You watched it, man. They just quit. They quit. Bro, they quit yesterday, bro. I'm seeing them do walk in running touchdowns. They quit yesterday. They don't play for that man. His calling called the defense, but his defense sucked. I'm just saying, bro. So you got Lovie Smith in Texas, who's trash. They're gonna pick number 1 pick. You got Todd Bowles, who got the GOAT quarterback under 500 at the 11 game mark. What's that? You got Mike Tomlin, who gonna probably have his first season under 500. Not showing a great representation of why we need getting these jobs and why y'all campaigning for these guys to get these jobs. Because the one minority black coach that he say he had black, his daddy black, is doing an unbelievable job with the Miami Dolphins. But y'all was quick to say, nah, he ain't really black. Some people say he's a minority, all right? He said his dad black. You ain't want to give him full black status. So don't call him black because he don't have no success, because he the only minority black head coach having success. Ron Rivera having success, and he's Hispanic descent. But none of these black fools, these so-called black coaches that need to get the head coaching job, is doing great. Brian Leftfoot, I think he's awful. Like Shannon Sharpe, bro. Everybody know if it was Mike McCarthy, they criticized the man for hitting watermelon. And the guy just died. The watermelon guy that made the joke on Stay By Watermelon, he tried to get this dude inspired by watermelon. And they say, oh, because you gonna bring some watermelon with a bunch of black guys, some bunch of bull job. I'm a black player in the locker room. You got to show. I'm not doing that crap. I'm not some stuff you Shannon Sharpe was saying. Skip Bailey, Cowboys can't make it because Mike McCarthy did. They've been in the playoff every year since Mike McCarthy did. Last year in the playoff and this year, 8-3. Mike McCarthy game coach. It's Mike Green. Aaron Rodgers made Mike McCarthy. He won that one lone Super Bowl because of Aaron Rodgers. Stephen A. Smith. You know how I feel about Matt LaFleur. I think Aaron Rodgers made Matt LaFleur. Then Aaron Rodgers then Matt LaFleur making Aaron Rodgers. Which I think Matt LaFleur made Aaron Rodgers that last year 2-time MVP. That system he got, the bootleg, the rollout, get the ball off fast. The system that he got with Devontae Adams, the offensive coordinator, they just went to not the offensive coordinator, that's the Rams offensive coordinator. About all them come for Sean McVay tree. I digress. But we can't get none of these fools on TV. They gave almost 200 yards rushing to Cleveland. They gave up 200 yards to Lamar. I mean, and then you play an all-man defense. They stacked up. They stacked up. It was a great play call by Cleveland in overtime to get and dude fall, and then Mark Cooper get wide open. It's the second year in a row where you blow defense assignment. He blow a defense assignment. He blew in the NFC division round. I thought he should have been fired. I thought he should have been fired. You cost him a trip to the Super Bowl, bro. The kicker was trash, bro. You play steady defense, keep everything in front of you. It made the kicker make a 50-some yarder. He missed a 40, 48, 47, 49, 45, something for 40-something. He ain't a great kicker, but you get this man Cooper Kupp, the crown runner, one-on-one with the safety on all-out blitz. And Tom Brady did all that, bro. I thought he should have been fired then, bro. Brian Leftwich is don't get me started on him. He have no whatsoever. So predictable. Run the ball, a first down, run up the middle. Then we're gonna throw it. We're gonna get 2nd and 9. We're gonna get an incompletion. We're gonna get 3rd and 9 because we can't block. So Tom Brady gonna throw the ball off fast. Shannon Sharpe said, "Man, they getting sacked. They getting sacked. They give us the second fewest sack. The offensive line you talking about. He forgot to fail that the quarterback is getting the ball out at record pace fast. He's taking checkdowns and throwing the ball away so he won't take them big hits to end his career. He's protecting his offensive line when the offensive line don't protect him to even survey the field long enough so he can throw the ball deep. Mike Evans wasn't getting separation yesterday. The corner did a good job. Mike Evans didn't even dive off the ball. He didn't even go out for the ball. Tom Brady is trying to throw him open. Because the corner is so much on his ass, he's trying to throw him open. Most wide receivers would love the ball to be overthrown, and Mike Evans is not that fast enough. Because that's Tyreek Hill, that's money, that's touchdown. But you won't even play Tyreek Hill like that, matter of fact. But he's trying to break him open because he sees the corner all on his ass, so he's trying to throw him open to go run and get the ball. Mike Evans not running and getting the ball. Talking about overthrows, like Shannon Sharpe. These debate shows start analyzing why the game is not happening. Because if that was any person in the league, they've been saying the coach should have been fired. That's a fireable defense. Losing to the Cleveland Browns without Sean Watson and they 3-7. That's a fireable defense. Give him up 20. That's a fireable defense. He had like a couple. Losing to the Panthers is a fireable defense, but he's black. He gonna keep his job. They don't want that blowback. They don't want Brian Flores snitching ass. Snitch. Tom Brady would have been on his way to Miami with Tyreek Hill and Waddle and Cedric Wilson and all that great talent over there. He would have been on his way to Miami. But black ass people got to snitch and play the race card. So Tom Brady had to settle for playing with these weak ass black head coaches that can't coach. Todd Bowles, all he ever do is a defensive coordinator, bro, and he's badly good at. He's still good at that. You need young, innovate. I don't care what colors their skin is. If they come from offensive mind, like they come from Andy Reid, they come from Shannon, or they come from Shannon, then you need that. And so happen they all seem to be white because that's who grew up around them. That's who's in the system around them. White other coaches. That's great offensive minds. But black coaches make defensive coaches. All the black coaches in the league been defensive backs, defensive players. Tony Dungy, Mike Herm Edwards, Tony Dungy, Mike Tomlin. All of them been defensive backs. Todd Bowles was defensive back. Like, come on. They don't know shit about offense, bro. They don't offense. You need an offensive-minded head coach. Bill Belichick is the only defensive-minded head coach that won shit because he had one of the best quarterbacks. And he had a great offensive coordinator to go alongside with him. That's it. Like, subscribe, share the sharp. You're a bad analyst. You're a bad analyst, bro. You far from a hater. You just a bad analyst. Like, subscribe.